1 year ago I was teaching in Ireland and staying with my good friends Glenn Lucas and Cornelia McCarthy, and we were talking about wood art in Ireland and how we could stimulate creativity and help people find new directions in what they're doing. And we wanted to create a program that allowed people who have individual talents, a lot of different abilities, to come together, use their individual skills, but to create a piece of art that belonged to all of them. And that's not an easy challenge. I had travelled in Ireland quite a bit over a few years before that, and I kept seeing that the Irish stone walls that cover the countryside really defined the Irish landscape. Maybe we could create an Irish wall out of wood. So we talked about it. Cornelia went away and spoke to some people in the Carlow area and presented that to the Carlow Arts Festival. And amazingly, they agreed.
I've long wished to challenge the idea that craft work or artwork using non-traditional media like wood or textile and be brought into contemporary art spaces. So it might be a fizzing television or audio-visual work, it might be a sculpture in stone or metal, and those are the types of works that we're used to seeing in galleries, but not sculptures in wood by wood artists. So the moment I heard about this project, I wanted to do it without even knowing the details.
Everything about this project was unknown. We knew what our goal was, well, roughly. This was an idea of a stone wall, but how does this become a wall? What's our process? So we had to develop on the job some sort of a system that would work, that we knew we could do in the week we had to do it. But it was very, very slow and difficult in the beginning to find a way to work it, to get everyone with something to do that they felt they were contributing to, and then making it structurally sound. But we did.
The whole purpose of it is to bring these artists together in a kind of collaboration of intense, creative, aggressive energy.
Normally I'm working on my own. I don't even talk. Sometimes I can go sort of 5 or 6 days without actually talking to anyone. And the amount of interaction I've had in the past 2 days with all the people here has been more probably than I've had in the last year.
There's a tremendous sense of sharing, and everybody is saying how much they've learned from other people, and how generous other people have been with information. As people get to know each other and trust each other and feel relaxed in each other's company, they're not afraid to ask, well, how do you do that? Or show me how to do that? Or let me show you how to do that. Can I help you with that? Can you help me with this? And that's going on all the time.
Share their ideas, tell their stories. Some ideas are accepted by everybody, some ideas are a little bit more problematic, but it seems to be that the spirit is there. I kind of feel a spirit of excitement and energy and friendship.
To me, it's always interesting, meeting people from other places and working with them, because you learn a lot about someone, whether you're at their home or not. It's been interesting to see how people look at different parts, components of what we're doing in different ways, and how they may not see it the same way that I do. But I've also been surprised how much I've changed my mindset on certain components of what we're doing from their input.
And unity, that we've had kind of faith in each other, and we've hoped to do this, and we're eventually, our hope is coming about, and it's succeeding, and it's success, I suppose, and collaboration.
这一次最大的考验是要相互的信任与相互的默契。
Initially, I had a concern about the difference between craft and I suppose contemporary art. But I think there is something really nice happening in this project where there is a process. And I think the word mehel has been used quite a few times, and that's an Irish word, which is about people coming together to be creative and deliver a project. And I think that's almost the most beautiful part of this project, where people can come together and share and swap skills.
The smell of wood, which is of all the materials that are available for anyone to make anything with, is simply beautiful. And the machinery involved, chainsaws right down to hand saws, to drill pieces, to tiny carving tools. There's so much in terms of scale, from big to very, very, very minuscule. And so many people whose areas of specialty. I changed my whole outlook about the project to something that was perhaps here, to something that was far up there.
After 6 days, the wall will be taken to pieces, moved to the gallery in Carlo, and it will be presented as improvisations on the theme of an Irish wall. There's never been an art project like this anywhere in the world before, and it's quite possible there never will be a project like this anywhere else in the world again, so it's a pretty amazing experience.